Ladies and gentlemen, now today we're going to be taking Hauser out for a little bit of a spin in Elite Geared PvP. Your boy's been sorting out that Pierce Rate set, so I can hopefully have a little bit of fun today. I actually didn't mean to sort out a Pierce Rate set today, because I got really lucky upgrading a bracelet, what was it, the other week when I was trying to sort out associations. But also today, man, I started upgrading this ring. I got like crit damage, and I got 3 Pierce Rate rolls and a perfect one on what is it, the 4th Awakening there, and then I got a really good attack roll. So I wailed out a little bit and re-rolled the first one, because this used to be crit damage, and I just had like, I think it was like 10, 15 just terrible rolls, and eventually I got very close to 3% attack, so I was like, you know, I'll take that, man, I will take that. But Hauser is a character that doesn't seem to work very well in normal PvP, but he's very, very good for Elite Geared PvP in certain burst compositions, just due to the fact that Pierce Rate scales up so well with Hauser's abilities, mainly his kind of main damaging ability, and we'll talk about that in a second, but also on top of that, we've gone for full damage, and instead of like 4 attack, 2 defense, we're actually running 4 attack and 2 crit damage. And I've done a little bit of testing this morning, and it's been working out like really, really well so far. So pretty much the main reason you build Pierce Rate with Hauser is because Rising Storm, his kind of main ability, scales so well with it. It inflicts pierce damage equal to 100% of attack on all enemies, and Pierce has a 3 times multiplier based on the amount of Pierce Rate that he does have. So again, building a Pierce Rate set is a bit niche overall, but in the right scenario, man, and for the right character, like, it's just really, really good. And this is, again, one of the reasons that he works like really well for a lot of team compositions in Elite PvP, but when it comes to normal PvP, because that gear isn't taken into account, then yeah, he's nowhere near as spicy, at least in my experience so far in normal PvP. But also I do have a limited experience playing Hauser as well, especially in Elite Geared PvP. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a bit of a fun one today, man. Hopefully we can zerg some people down, and we are going second here. So we've been out-blubbered a little bit, but hey, it's going to be alright, mate. I think we might be able to recover this one, unless there's an immediate gold rush. Okay, so I think we have to purify, and then do we go for double Hauser cards? Maybe? Oh no, we can't even purify there, man. Right, rush double ult. Or do we drain and then Hauser? King's probably dead next turn, isn't he? I think we extort and then go for double Hauser abilities. Just do rush Hauser's ult next turn. Maybe whip everybody down. But even with extort, man, still 60k on that one. 20k there. We do have the reduction, which is a tad unfortunate. And next turn, hopefully my opponent doesn't have the ability to rush Arthur's gold. Seeing a lot of go through and after moves. I think there's a gold rush coming, boys. Is that a gold rush or just a silver rush? I think that's just the silver rush. Okay, so let's use Hauser's ult there, get some massive damage. I want to petrify Green Barn. I think we petrify Green Barn at the end. It's a little bit annoying, but I think it's the best play to go for to keep King alive. And also we're going to D-rank some cards of Hauser's ultimate, so that's also going to deplete ult gauge on 2 opponents and reduce silver cards, so that's 1 gone on Gotha. And Green Barn's extort is no longer plaguing us. I'm not too sure if he refreshed it next turn, but that also means he can't reapply and zerg us down. So yeah, not too bad for the the first matchup there, man. Some really, really nice stuff. But this cleave damage is awesome. And it can get a lot higher. This is the team that the #1 elite PvP player used last week. but also that was before the cap, and he had a team CC. You can go over and see on the leaderboard for yourself of almost 180,000. So I would imagine this week it's kind of 185k to 190k probably. But I think it's Yob or something like that. That's the number one on the leaderboard, the biggest, blubberiest boy out there at the moment. Oh man, this is a mirror matchup here. This one might feel a little bit dirty though, lads. Yeah, I think we just got to go for it, eh? Oh, we can rush straight into ultimate there. Hopefully he's not using evade food. Fantastic. The power of Hauser. Look at that king, mate. Did you stand? King just melted there. It's turn one, bro. Turn one. Man's on like 25%. And then we got ult next turn. So go for shrug. But you can see this is just how the big boys just farming the guppies out there at the moment, man. Actually, let's use this play, I think. Just because that gives us Green Bond's ultimate next turn, and also really amplifies the damage of Hauser's ultimate. Oh, dude, almost 190k damage there. Oh, mate, that was really, really close to being a full team KO there. Maybe got some play. If he's got some lifesteal gear, might have some plays to get a little bit back here. Yeah, Howzer's got a bit. Oh, he's got a fair bit, hasn't he? Right, so I think what we do here is we fire that on Hauser, just make sure he dies, and then double AoE. Actually, I'll change that place slightly. I want to get rid of the extort. Should be enough, mate. Should be enough. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered with a cleanse there, because killing Green Bomb would have got rid of the extort anyway. So yeah, guess it really didn't matter too much there. But there we go. Dirty, dirty matchup, man. The Howzer Burst is so damn real. Okay, what are we gonna go for next? I think we just use all of the damage cards. I'm definitely overthinking this too much. Everything's cleave, so I was like, oh, what do I use in a single target scenario? Still 26k single target, man. There we go. That'll finish it off. Oh wow, that was a bit filthy, boys. A little bit filthy. Well, let's crack on and have a look at the next matchup. Have we already farmed like 2 matches in 6 minutes? You can see why this is a popular. The matches go really, really fast. That's the I guess the whole point of a setup like this is just you know, also time efficiency when it does come to winning matchups and climbing fast. If you are looking to get, you know, be one of the biggest, blubberiest boys out there and getting like that top 100, top 50, top 10, or maybe even that top 1 spot. But maybe this week is the week where we hit top 100 in Elite Geared PvP. Oh no, this feels a little bit naughty, mate. How's this? Did this person forget their gear, bro? It's gonna feel really dirty, isn't it? Do we go for double green bomb moves? I think we do actually here, because then that rushes his ult. Oh no. Oh, green bond's still filthy, man. When you get that friggin' opening play, it's just like, wow, King's just ruined, mate. There's a good chance. Actually, is he using any King moves? Okay, yeah, he is. And he still rushes the ult there. But now, this is the problem, lads, for this fella. We've got triple Hauser. Is that actually going to do it? Oh, this team's bullying, man. This team is 1,000,000% bullying. Wow, okay. Let's go for all of the damage cards. Maybe I should have petrified Merlin, but it's fine, mate. It's fine. That's enough. That'll certainly get it done. That was a filthy, filthy matchup, though, bro. That was over in like 2 minutes. Was that 3 turns? Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, wow. This team just, if it can go first, man, like, even if it can go second, it's got, like, some decent stuff to contend with. But, like, first, it's just, like, whoa, it's hard to come back. I've beaten a few of these teams, actually, in some of my videos, but it's tricky, man. It's tricky. Especially if your opponent has a massive gear set. We are getting blubberier by the day, lads. So I think, oh gosh, we got to go for this play, haven't we? Similar opening hands. This person's 140k. Oh no, really? Is that just going to whip? Oh my goodness. Rip King, man. Rip King. Oh, wow. Yeah, that Green Barn opening hand. This is why Green Barn's still a pretty good character, man. Like, in the right setup and scenario. It's just that first turn. I imagine my opponent had an attack set on King, right? Or, I don't know. Right, so I think what we do here is we purify and then... Do we whip or... I think we go for Hauzer's nuke everybody card. Because hopefully that deals... we do have double extort on us. This might actually just kill Gotha. Oh, there's a chance that actually this doesn't finish off Gotha. Oh. Too much crit resistance on that man there. The really, like, good thing about this team as well is that you don't need to get ultimates to start killing the opponent, just because there's so much damage off the cleave man. It's a little bit filthy, mate. A little bit filthy. Right. What would we like to go for here? I think we actually go for this move on Hauser to merge that on Barn, just to get the massive lifesteal here. And then we don't have... Yeah, I think we go for a second move on Hauser. Barn pops up, and then Barn he still probably gets one shot by Arthur next turn. But then we merge straight into a Petrify, and then we are laughing, lads. We're laughing. Whoa. Arthur's ultimate always packs a punch, boys. It always packs a punch. Right, I think we go for this, maybe into that. And then, I'm pretty sure the first 2 cards kill Merlin. Or the first card kills Merlin. That also does work. A great thing about Hauser as well is, fun fact, he's a 44% crit chance on his base. So that's why very often when playing Hauser, you do see crits, but obviously there are characters like Gotha that do have massive amounts of crit resistance that negate a lot of this. So it's hard to crit down a Gotha. And also his second ability has, yeah, what is it, double crit chance as well? So that's why we've gone for the additional crit damage gear. Green Barn has, I think, some okay crit chance. I don't know what his base number is, actually. But he doesn't crit anywhere near as often as Hauser does. But it's been a bit of a naughty farm so far today, lads. We are, what is it, like 13 and a bit minutes into the PvP matchups, and we've been rolling. Absolutely rolling. But are we going to fight some... I kind of want to just nuke down some Kingdom control matchups, man. Hopefully... Oh, yeah. Speak of the devil, please. Okay, and we are just ahead. We get the first turn here. This is still a 150k matchup. My opponent's running alt rush food, so it's definitely safe to go for the extort first turn, and then we go into drain. Yeah. Come on, mate. How? Please see some massive damage. Oh no. That's still decent, man. Still decent. Still very, very decent. I'll happily take that. Trying to think about my opponent's next turn and what they're probably going to go for. Upgrade, purify and heal. Don't like that king being at his ult, mate. Doesn't make me feel great. Haven't got enough Hauser cards to have a good time here. There's a good chance we still survive this though. And then we've got double ult next turn. Let's just play probably upgrade on Gotha, Sang on Gotha, purify, or maybe he's going to drain on Helbram. Purify, drain. Who's he going to drain? Probably Hauser's getting drained. Oh, Hauser's just getting KO'd, bro. He's straight in the bin, son. Oh, well, maybe I was a fool to want to queue into this matchup, eh? Okay, I think we then go for the nuke here. I think we actually whip and then nuke into Helbram. I think that's the best play. Come on, Green Barn. Is that going to be enough? Got all the attack, man. Come on. Unless Helbram's... Yeah. Sick. Go for the top Dex's ultimate the next turn, though. So there's a very good chance King just dies. And then do we have... We draw a lot of cards if King dies. A lot of cards. A merge immediately on Merlin as well. And King is guaranteed to die at this point, man. I'd be really, really surprised if King didn't die. But with Green Barn, there's always a way. Interesting. I think he's saving that. But I don't know why. I think he's saving it to like drain. Yeah. I assume he was saving that to counter this play next turn, but I just didn't really understand why. Just gave me such a good opportunity to potentially come back. Unless this man has 500 IQ play that I'm not seeing at the moment. I think we start doing as much damage as we can to King. Kind of need to hit somebody's ultimate in order for me to win. Get lots of barn drain cards. Okay, nice. Oh no, not nice. I'm getting petrified here. That's not a good time. Oh no, am I getting all petrified? Did I get not unpetrified just so I could get petrified again? Sick one, mate. Sick one. I love fighting this team. Wow. Am I mini% dead this turn? Probably. I'm just getting tormented here, apparently. Well, it seems my whale cleave was not strong enough there, lads. We failed. Maybe I don't know. Could have been a little bit different with some other draws, but it is what it is sometimes, man. I had but while I was warming up, man, I fought like 2 Kingbrim teams. I rolled them, mate. I rolled them, and they were kind of about that same level as myself. I even went second in one, and still managed to win. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. We've been on a fantastic win streak so far today. So it happens, mate. It happens. I'm probably at about time after the filthiness that we've seen so far today. But let's have a bit of a look at the next matchup. Oh, have we got the same opponent? Oh, we do, man. We do. Okay, this is the revenge comeback right here. Oh yes. Oh yes. Come on, this is the draw that I wanted, man. The top keck, the top wreck. Right, fantastic. Probably drained, and then oh, I wanted to draw some more extort cards. Don't need those king cards just yet. Oh, okay, what's he going for? Purify? Drain? And then who's ult? Is he going to try and rush? King's ult, okay. I think we go for this play. This makes sense. Yeah. Fossilized King. There's no way King can get out of that, right? And that's probably going to be enough to top up Hauser a nice amount as well. And then there's still a lot he can do with that Hell Room, in all fairness, man. Or he can just forfeit the match. So, you know, you do see there's variance, man. There's variance in every single PvP match. This game is very interesting and does work in all sorts of wonderful, mysterious ways. But hey, that's made me feel a lot better, bro, because I felt like I definitely got my behind handed to me on our previous matchup there. Best 2 out of 3, maybe. We'll see. We'll see, man. But let's have a bit of a gander, mate. Bit of a look. Who are we going to be facing next? This Howzer Gear team. Oh, it is a bit filthy, man. A bit filthy when the stars do start to align. Okay, we've got 160k CC Merlin Gotha King control team here. Okay, so Merlin's going straight on the perfect cube. I think the play that we go for here. I'm actually just trying to think, do we go for damage or do we try and rush double ult? That's the question. There's so much CC on this team that I think it doesn't make sense to rush double ults. I think we just go for a really naughty damage play here. Yeah, I think so while we can, man. Because then that kind of forces my opponent a little bit on the defensive, so might need to use merge and upgrade everything. I think we use that just to KO King and make sure he dies, and then that should be enough to finish him off, I reckon. I was thinking about going for the extort first, but I think it should be enough. This and Hauzer's. Yeah, that's gonna be plenty. Gets rid of some silver cards, but you just have a green barn that's dropped down, which is never, you know, the best sight to see. Okay, so I think, oh gosh. Maybe actually, I think we heal up here. And go for Petrify if we got enough damage. Oh, gosh, I'm certainly hoping we have. I've actually got, very oddly, an attack set on King at the moment. Oh, and it's just enough, man. I'm glad I had that attack set on King. Okay, there's a chance King just gets KO'd by Merlin. But then my Merlin drops down, and maybe she has a drain card, so that means we can control Gotha. Oh, oh yeah, this person does have 160k CC, right? Come on, drain card, fantastic. Okay, that's superb there. Right, so we go for that, massive damage. Drain that Gotha. But then there's a bit of a chance this does become a drain war right here. But it's okay, because my opponent, I think, needs ultimates to KO a bit more than we do. We don't have any drains, man. Ooh. Actually, unless Hauser. Ghost has just upgraded his own cards, right? Has he? I hope he has. I really hope he has, man. Yeah, might as well chuck this extort out. Dude, this is like an ult drain on everyone, man, and we derank their cards. Perfect. Well, that worked out very nice, man. Very nice. Cool, cool. So we managed to beat somebody at 160k. Nice little punch up there. Worked out smoothly in the end. Let's just go for... what should we go for? This, and this. Should sort the matchup out. Look at that, 28k. Oh, dude. There's something about that ability. House's abilities are so satisfying as well. The animation on them. Oh, I love it, mate. Absolutely love it. Well, I think this is maybe the perfect point. It's been about half an hour video today to end our Hauser showcase. For this character, again, not really that spicy if you're thinking about running him for ungeared PvP, at least to the best of my experience and testing so far. And he is a big investment when it does come to geared PvP, so he's certainly not like a super accessible character to properly, like, you know, get in the mix for people like progressing and just getting into elite PvP. But right at the top, he is still, you know, performing very, very well, man. His damage output, his burst is so incredibly good. So yeah, I really like Hauser, man. He's super fun to play with, and on top of that as well, this guy is you know, like the best unit in the game for auto farming. So there's kind of a dual purpose of taking him up, like eventually for elite geared PvP, but also he always has that functionality of just everything auto farming, hits absolutely everything for a ton of damage as well. So he just like zergs down so many stages. He's really, really good for that stuff. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on Hauser in the comments section below. And if you did enjoy today's video, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.